What is up and welcome back. Today I'm bringing you, well, something old I guess. As all of you probably know, we just got the ban list, and due to me not having any locals recently, well, since the ban list at least, I'm bringing you of course an old video. Well, that is new. I'm pretty sure that these decks are more or less untouched from the ban list. But anyway, let's dive into it and get a look at it. And we're getting a die roll 11 from the player on the left and an 8 from the player on the right. So my best guess is that the player on the left will be going first. So of course I do know what these players are playing, but I do not know the ratios. And we said 2 and pass. That is unfortunate. And we're having a little bit of thinking here. Can't really say the hands of the players. And we're starting off with the Fiendsmith engraver. This card to search as Fiendsmith Spell or Trap. Getting met with and called by. I mean, most likely the player on the left will have a lot of interruptions here. And it looked like the player on the right was just passing off the call by. Maybe, maybe not. Looking at a cross out here at least. And a droplet. I mean, having some options for disruption again next turn. Surprising that the player on the right isn't playing called by. But, I mean, we still have plays here, it seems. No real reason to stop the call by. And we have the normal summon of the Birth Editors. An effect to search, getting met with the effect veiler. Again, usually see a lot of interruption here. No real surprise. So I was actually sitting on the well, according to the screen on the top of this table, and the player was asking whether or not he could dodge the Veiler with the droplet here. And of course, without revealing to the player on the left that it is droplet, I was telling him no, cannot. You have to have a target, and I'm pretty sure the player was also saying that. So I think we both understood that this was droplet, but you know, it is what it is. Better than trying to activate it without actually having to resolve. And it looks like we just draw and pass. Good old. No starter in the first hand, no starter in the second hand. And we tribute summon for another Chimera monster. I'm sorry, I do not know the name of these cards. I haven't been playing enough with them to know. I just know that you stop whatever you can, and usually that is enough. And we do Ash, and here and accidentally reveal the droplet, but activating the cross out, calling Ash. I'm pretty sure at least. And activating impermanence to negate the. I guess this is this perfect? You know, if you know, let me know down in the comments. And we banished Ash here, still getting the level 5 Chimera monster here negated. And I guess it looks like, because I remember sitting beside this and the player were arguing whether or not he did forget that the opponent just passed turn. You know, sometimes when the opponent passes fast enough, you forget during your turn that you were going second and actually forget that you have a battle phase. But it looks like on the live pad here at least that they did not attack. But as I was saying, I remember them saying it was annoying that they did not forget. They do attack here at least. Looks like it's first blood here, so potentially actually didn't attack during the first turn. And we draw here. Seeing any starters? Question mark? Maybe, maybe not. And we do see an avatar. Not really a starter, but I guess it's a play. Maybe a Kirin here? Kirin would make us pass if we only had Kirin. Attack and not use drop it here. But I guess if we had Kirin, we'd send a monster and that... You know, the drop it would actually be pretty good because we'd have the engraver back. But I guess we just draw the normal summon here. Still have to have a fire to tribute to negate a monster. So we normal summon the whatever Chimera monster this is, and it's met with an other Ash Blossom. So I guess we were able to use the Kirin if we had it due to having 2 Ash Blossoms and I had at least. So it's not Kirin. What is the last card of this player's hand? That is the question. It's still kind of sad that we didn't. Well, alright, I quick look through the extra deck here. I see at least a Beatrice, so something we're hitting the ban list from these decks. But let's see if it is in any way, shape, or form shown during this game. And we just go battle phase, attack into another monster. This is really what I'd call a grind game. Good old Yu-Gi-Oh! Grind game. But I mean, this is right, what you call the magic of hand traps. You don't get to play, I don't get to play. Well, I don't draw anything. Yo, and here we have the Chimera fusion. Still kind of surprised that we didn't droplet to send the... I think it's the evil hero here I saw in hand. I'm pretty sure it's a normal summon of Light Fiend monster being able to shuffle back, but we do see a Chimera fusion here for 2 and actually getting to play. And holy glare, I can barely see this card. I think it's the Baphomet fusion, the one that discards during the end phase. But I'm so sorry about the slide. Like, it's and gets met with yet another Ash Blossom. Drawing the Holy Trinity during the few turns of this. And we get the Chimera fusion back and we set it. It looks like we're going to go battle phase attack into the avatar. Does avatar revive here, or is it only Fire King monster? Well, it's not the... Then it's the one that during this standby phase can summon? I cannot remember these cards. I haven't been playing too much with these. With or against them. Still kind of surprised that we didn't go for any more plays with the Fiendsmithing. Oh, right. Oh. Because the engraver's not in graveyard anymore. They're called by banished it, of course. Holy. I'm bad. For all this time, I thought we'd have engraver plays, but I did not look at this video at all. Holy. So we're looking a little bit of the graveyard here. We do have the Kirin. Well, we drew the Kirin. And my guess is that it gets negated and we just pass. Anyway, let's go over the siding here, seeing a grind game of some sort at least. And having the Chimera player win. Just pass a little bit here. Long siding. I almost wanted to see how long these players were siding for, but I'm not going back now. Still siding. Oh, that takes me kind of crazy. But I guess we were in no rush. Again, it is the locals. We do play time rules, but usually pretty chill. We want to get better, right? So we want the opponent to make the better plays. So here we see the Fire King player go first, normal summoning Ash. So I'm pretty sure this player is not playing 1 Ash in the deck, but it's just as devastating seeing the Imperm here. Well, I guess after the ban list it would be more devastating. I mean, can we get the bonfire? Who cares? We search the Poplar anyway. Lol. And we get met with the troll. Gaining the wanted. Making pretty good sense here. We search first of the wanted. My guy. My locals will resolve the chains probably. Special summon that, and we get no searches of the Poplar. But we do know the witch in hand. So we could, well, we could go moon with the Poplar and the spell trap, but I do know the player on the left is not playing Fiendsmith. That engine is super expensive. So we will link off the Poplar. My guess would be we're gonna see an anime here. Link Reverse and at least been banned for quite a while. Yeah, we do see the anime and we see Poplar going into the spell trap zone with his own effect. Summoning the Diabell Star, sending the Poplar, Diabell Star to set. Player trying to remind about the draw, not thinking about that the Diabell Star sets into the spell trap zone and not adding it to hand. Oh, we have. Oh, okay. I was to say if we had some rewinding, but indeed we do not. Searching out the OSS, setting the OSS. Probably gonna see an oak here. I mean, we could. Oh, of course, we're not gonna see though. We're gonna say the Ponix, called Ponix. This is at least the only way, but what I can see at the moment, to get into the Fire King lines. So we're having a bit of a talk here. Not really sure. Please do not send Ash. Well, for its own effect at least. It would be kind of awkward. Sending the anima of OSS. Search out the... It has to be right. Like no way we're going oak and just ending on nothing. Well, I guess in this case we could technically end on... Oh, we do end on summon oak here. Because I was about to say best case is we end on a Palooza. Because I do not see how we get into the Fire King engine here unless we have the... No, Kieran hand wouldn't really do it. Nothing really destroys here, so Garunix wouldn't be summoned anyway. There's a chance we throw it off the wanted, but I mean, having this player have used 2 hand traps, having 4 cards in hand during the start of the turn, the 4 negate or Palooza would probably be enough, considering how much negation you... Well, how much effect resolution the Chimera player usually needs. And, oh, of course, I was about to say we do Ash effect here. We do Ogre effect, of course. Summon the Flamberge. I mean, we still get... I guess we get the more or less standard Snake Eyes and bot here. Going into IP. Flamberge to summon back. Like, we get pretty heavily punished by Nibiru, but guess we play into it nonetheless. Yeah, we already played into it, but do see a national draw left in hand, so this should probably just stop the turn of the Chimera player. Princess? Like, surely we want to go... Do not want to go. Flambird revive. Put IP into the spell trap zone. We could go Hita here, summon back. Have 4 into the depot. Well, a link 4 that goes into the depot, 3 material depot. We could also, of course, go into the Selene, because we have plenty spells, 4 at least. Of course, we do not get the draw of the what's it. I just remembered that there is a draw active here, so we do keep the Flambird. So we go Hita here, surely. Surely we go Hita here. Looks at the Hita. Shuffles right through it. Ah man, always Hita here. Come on, put it on the table. Do it, yeah boy. Hita revive the. We're not even stealing. Wasn't there a hash blossom? Am I? Alright, it was impermanence. Holy, I am indeed not looking at this video. Anyway, Selene summon back. We'll gain counters and then summon back. It has been a day, apparently. Summon this back, summon the Dibostar back, and link into the 2 Mad Appaloosa. That is forever in our dreams. F. What are we talking about? Are we asking whether or not the princess locks us? I just discussing the lines. So pretty good end board here, considering, well, pretty standard end board for the snake. Pretty bad end board for the snake guy, but you know, for imperm draw, pretty fine. Having pretty much all the extenders you need to this. So the Flambird can revive, can SP, and the oh my man puts the guy in the middle of the table to not show it directly on the card. Very nice, thank you, my good sir. So I can see we have a bit of a normal summons and a droplet here. Pretty good hand considering. I mean, we can normal summon, then we can drop. No way we do that first. Oh, do we really pre-actively summon the IP? Nah. Really? I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. Then Codal and the whichever of these they are, it is. And I can see all of that goes away. Oh, never mind. And we have the, well, I did see the normal summon of the whatever card. What did we see? We saw Ash and roll. So could be game here. I cannot see a way that this is enough. Normal summon of the, I can't remember this name. Attributed to search and Ash and just scoop. Thank you very much. So let's just go through this. Like usually Snake Eyes stuff. Playing through the few hand traps that there is. Ending on the almighty Appaloosa and just win. Sorry. I was getting ahead of myself there, damn. So we draw 5. Into game 3 here, pretty healthy on time. Looking at least a Chimera fusion, I can see. Just looking at, I was actually seeing this. Like we gotta look at the cards, cause they're pretty good cards all in all, but we have nothing here. Like no plays. Like so there is Big Wing Berthamet, which is level 5, I'm pretty sure. Forbidden Droplet, an Imperm, and 2 Chimera fusion. Like we cannot do anything with this hand. Just sitting right beside this guy, laughing a little bit. And we set everything we can. Man just went right into the stun. We are playing stun. Well, 1 active stun, right? So I see a roll, I see a Fire King Island. I don't really see any other cards, but this we should be able to play through this, right? Please tell me we have a normal summon too. Like two negate shouldn't do much. Oh, Sanctuary. Activate island from hand. Did we actually play this? Oh, Oak? I mean, Oak is pretty good here, right? Can get to the Ash. Yeah, no way this is not Ash getting met with the Imperm. No surprise. I'm actually kind of surprised that we didn't go, you know, for the island here, because this was already showing that we had island in hand, not getting that out. And I guess we needed, if we do not have another fire, of course this would make sense to bait out some interaction, but if not, we could have had, couldn't we get the current back to hand through the fire? No, of course, if the Garunix gets negated, we won't get the destroy from deck. I was just thinking about it, whether or not we could destroy the Ash on the Imperm. But I guess we're never getting so far. If we had to destroy the Oak in hand, getting mid with a droplet, please send for cost, sending the fusion, not getting the destruction of the deck. I mean, still pretty good here. We have the Garunix attack, yes. It being halved, and I remember this. There was a whether or not the droplet was having the attack for the rest of the game. Because I remember the wording of droplet being a little bit funny. I think it is interesting, funny. Because you start off with the until the end of this turn and then lists off the effects, and usually you'd see cards being listing the effects and then going until the end phase. Until the end of this turn. Something. But yeah. All the effects of droplet is until end of turn. So we're just ending here on the Garunix. So we set another card and pass turn. Like these players hasn't, well, I was about to say not haven't been too lucky, but I guess the whatever player we're going first bricked on hand traps and interactions. And not really, and then going second we're stopped by these. I was kind of for a second there I was baffled that we sent 2 of the droplet, but I guess we're damage controlling here. But I don't really feel like we needed to negate the Garunix. Maybe we wanted another interaction for next turn, but I guess not. I guess neither of these cards in hand will do much. Well, Chimera Fusion was set at least, but because if we set the big winged Baphomet, I think it was, we won't have any use of the Chimera Fusion, and if we just send the fusion, the Baphomet won't do much. Yeah. What attribute is Baphomet? Are we playing dark? Like we could go anime into dark. Like we have, I was about to say a wealth of options, but I guess we will only be stuck with the Link 2s due to the reason of not playing Fiendsmith. Well, I guess Fiendsmith won't do too much either. Will it? Because we do Moon, Requiem, Fiendsmith. Yeah, put Requiem in the spell trap zone, summon the Necroquid Princess. Shuffle for summoning out the Fiendsmith Engraver, and then we could combo off. Go into, well, at this point we could go into Lacrima, well, sorry, the sequence, and then go into Lacrima. We could go Beatrice, send whatever, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Did we, yeah, we did go anime and we did go dark here. So I guess we're going into the princess. The light is crazy. I think I need to look at my camera settings. We could get Ash back, but did get negated this turn, so I guess we could. Oh, we could get the Oak back and Oak summon the Ash, and then we could get Flamberge, and then we'd be able to extend into the billions. Yeah. Oak effect. We have no card left for interaction here. This should just be game. Flamberge. Oh, we go Island here. Drawing the Flamberge. Even more interaction. I was just thinking about going to Heater or something. Like access code would be game here, right? In the end. As we get the destruction here. Runix 1, summon back 2. Just looking through the combo while the opponent is, well, I guess siding out here. This is not the last round. But yeah. I want to see the combo here too. This is a lot of damage. So we destroy the Kirin. Kirin summon back. Quality of the camera is wild. I am so sorry about this. I mean, the gameplay is the same, right? But there's something being aesthetically pleasing, right? But the camera being alright. But I guess we were having a pretty sunny day. Oh, we just go here. Okay. Just end off of this. Well, this will be it. Anyway, again, I hope you enjoy the ban list. This will surely change the decks. Even having looked at it, very nice. Yeah, I don't think that's much to say. Like, we'll see a little bit of you, Bill, after the ban list here, and then Snake Eyes will come back for the Asima. But surely we will get another ban list before any of this gets relevant. Also, I'm sorry about this camera. I see that I am dark. Holy, this is the quality of the day. I am so sorry. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you another time. Bye.